Hello and welcome back to another installment to Fodder, where I cover geolocation and AR mobile games. In today's video, I'm going to discuss the Jurassic World Alive May Alliance Championship creature, as well as the May Daily Rewards creature. Before I get into the breakdown of what is happening in the month of May, I do need to let you know that Ludia has provided me the most recent information available at the time. They are not final and subject to change if necessary. Now that I have the legal mumbo jumbo out of the way, let's discuss the May Alliance Championship creature. Drumroll please, from the dates of May 4th through June 7th. Your Alliance Championship creature is going to be Rex. Actually, not a bad creature at all. If we look at its levels for level 26, it's going to have 4,500 health. It's going to do 1,900 damage with a speed of 109, no armor, and a 20% chance of crit. And if you've come across this creature in the battle arena, that 20% seems low. I don't know if it's just the animation that happens when you get attacked by this, but I feel like Rex crits all the time. Now, this is a really good creature. It is a wild card, which means it's not really fierce. It's not really cunning. It's kind of not resilient. It kind of does everything. If we look at the moves, Resilient Strike, it can also heal, Defense, Shattering Rampage, Distracting Impact. It is a good creature, not only in PvP, but in raids. And in fact, if we're talking about PvP, believe it or not, and I honestly, I did not believe this, but it came from a very trusted source, so I'm going to go ahead and believe it. It just caught me by surprise. Rex, according to the battle simulations, is the number one creature in head-to-head matchups. It shocked me. I had no idea that it was that good. If you're wondering what Rex is good to battle up against, matchups that you really want to look for, you want to be up against Erlikospikes, Trichosaurus, Magna, Dio, or even Gripo. Because of how the dates fall, the May Alliance Championship is actually going to be a 5-week championship, which is going to allow alliances to get just a little bit higher, and that's going to be important, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Without knowing the breakdown as far as what creatures we're going to be allowed to use in the tournament, if they continue to follow the pattern that they have so far, and I have no reason to think that they won't, week 1, the reward will be coins. Week 2, you can expect to have T-Rex Gen 2 and Dilophosaurus Gen 2 for the rewards. Week 3, look for boosts as the reward. Week 4, Tanato, which is really nice. It is an exclusive creature, so it'll be nice to load up on some of that. And then for the 5th week, it should be unique creatures, everything goes, and it'll be hard cash for the reward. The reason why it's important that we have a 5th week so that alliances can get a little bit further or a little bit higher up in the championship rewards is because, according to the email, Ludia says, in honor of JWA's 3rd anniversary, there will be additional rewards included in the month's championship incubators. Say what? These rewards will only be distributed at higher championship tiers. More details will be revealed later on our official social media pages. I'm not even going to speculate as to what this could be. It really could be anything. It could be Apex DNA. It could be boosts. I can't, honestly, I can't even make a logical guess. Your guess is as good as mine, but let me know down in the comments below. What do you think they're going to give out for these special rewards? Maybe the goat. That would be pretty cool, though. I don't even think the goat is in the code for the game, so I wouldn't anticipate that. But like I said, let me know down in the comments below. What do you think these special rewards are going to be, and where do you think they're going to start? When it says the higher tiers, my guess is 8, 9, 10. It might be limited to just 9 and 10, but yeah, I don't know. That, again, your guess is as good as mine on that. I don't have any additional information, just speculating. And because the month is switching over, we are also getting a new daily rewards creature that is going to be Diplodocus. Diplodocus is very hard DNA to come by. It is an event exclusive creature, and it's going to combine with Culeborginia. Not as it's like a cool Lamborghini, the Coola Borghinia, to create Gemini Titan, arguably the most difficult creature to create when you take into account the fact that at any given point, some or all of its DNA has been exclusive except for the Kula part of that. Very, very difficult to come across. So good chance to claim, like 3,300 DNA if you're able to complete all of your daily challenges each and every day. But I think this is worth it to make that little bit push and get those extra DNA so that you can work on leveling up Gemini Titan, creating Gemini Titan wherever you are in the game. Gemini Titan is definitely one that you're going to want to have. It is also extremely valuable in PvP as well as raids. Since today is Friday, that means that we have a new tournament. I've yet to do a single tournament battle. As you can see, our exclusive DNA tournament is that Megalosaurus? It's the deer that spawns all the time. So not super valuable. But we have epics and rares, non-hybrid, anything goes. I'm going to get destroyed, but we're going to try anyways. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in Draco Rex. I kind of like like Rhino. You definitely are going to want to run Rhino no matter what level your Rhino is. We're going to use Diplodocus, the aforementioned Diplodocus. And then this is where things kind of get tricky. I'm going to hit done just to reset my team here. Gorgo might actually be the way to go as far as that. We're going to go with the marsupial lion. And then I'm not a big fan of cunning in this just because of the woolly rhino. But because it's level 24, I feel like I kind of have to. So there we go, 760 points. And away we go. All right. Actually, I probably could not have asked for a better lineup than this. As far as my team goes, this is probably the creme de la creme because I'm going to throw back old school and just run a Raptor strat. The problem is my main concern with everything was the swap-ins, and Rhino is going to be a pain. And there are several swap-ins that just kind of annihilate cunning creatures. So and here's one. Bracky is definitely going to do a number on me, but I'm not even going to take a hit here, or I'm not even going to dish out a hit. I'm instantly going to swap out. I don't even think my opponent is here. So if I lose this, and I very well could lose it. Like, it is not a guarantee that I'm going to win, but I don't think my opponent is here. So hopefully I can show you how all this is supposed to work and not lose. But this is where Majesto, is it Majestotherium? Is that what we're going with here? Majestotherium. This is where it excels. So now 1791 or 1720. In fact, the Rend is the worst of the two moves. Looks like my opponent showed up. You know what? I've gotten to the point where I never ever trust when an opponent doesn't pick a play. I always think they're trying to bait me into something. And so I don't fall for it. I continue to play as if they're there and they're purposely not picking a play. I've seen it far too often. They try to lull you to sleep, right? Like, oh, well, they don't have anything. Wrong. And here, look, like this is so Gucci right here. Boom. Again, why I don't like cunning creatures. If you're higher up, you're going to get hit with Draco. You're going to get hit with Rhino. And I don't know a way around it other than just to say, go for it. And when you win, say I knew it. But this is actually going to work out really well for me on this. We're going to get the Kamehameha. I'm set up really well. I really can't handle any more resilient creatures, but I can definitely, now I can't stun. Yeah, he's 100%. I'm just going to go for the regular attack here. I can't really handle any more resilient creatures with Majestotherium, but I'm definitely going to be able to do a number here on this fierce creature And I still have Delta hanging out in the background, but this may be GG's, right? Oh, psych. I'm going to get smacked around. Oh, we're still good. Boom. See what our... Must not have any swap ins. Just going to give me the easy 3-0 victory. That's I should just cut the video right here and say, good game. We'll see you guys on the other side. But we're going to do one more. That is going to be a new high score. It's beautiful, beautiful. I think this team did a lot better than it's going to eventually do. I think I got a nice matchup as far as my opponent didn't have anything over level 20. So here we go. Final battle of the day. Either we're going 2-0 or we're going to go 1-1. But not a terrible team. I feel like I should probably just run Gorgo out here. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. So we're going to do 2766 or 25. That's kind of a no-brainer. Resilient Strike. Bam. All right. So I'm looking at Rampage of 1500. So we're still good there. 864. That's a no-brainer as well. Now, do I swap and take the KO now? Ooh. So this is where I don't know what to do. Because I feel like I want to swap and take the KO. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just take the KO. I mean, you got to get to 3, right? And you can't get to 3 unless you get to 2. And you can't get to 2 unless you get to 1. If I'm at 1, all I have to do is outscore my opponent. It's like, all I have to do is tie him from here on out. If we trade knockouts, I still win. Now, Gorgo's pretty low. Diplodocus, okay. Diplo has shield advantage. So I feel like I can't be slowed, right? I do not have a Rhino memorized. I probably should. Oh, I can be slowed. Oh, but he went shield advantage. Okay. Okay. Now my whole goal... Ooh, that's like no damage. My whole goal is to have a Rhino last long enough to swap out into Majestotherum. Hopefully, I can work out a 2-0 lead, and I'm going to keep Rhino in my back pocket, which is absolutely going to be perfect. Now, the reason why my Majestotherum is level 24 is because when I get the visual cap on it, I go ahead and bump it up another level. That way I don't waste DNA, because there is a cap on all of your creatures. And I don't know what it is, but I don't want to risk it. So I want the shield breaking. Boom. Oh, yeah. God, I love this thing. I want to say it's so good, but it's not so good. It's so good at what it does. And it absolutely destroys Turtle here. Look at that. I'm going to go ahead and just say that has never, ever happened in one of my videos. Not only did I go 2-0, but I went 6-0 as far as takedowns are concerned. So I will continue to work up to the 10, and then as far as I get. But yeah, so there you go. The Alliance Championships, or the monthly rewards for the Alliance, the monthly daily rewards. There's some tournament action for you. And make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this content. I do have to let you know that I previewed The Witcher months ago. And this is if you're familiar with The Witcher franchise, they're coming out with an AR geolocation type game. I played it out of the New Zealand App Store many months ago on my alternate phone, and it was pretty good. I'm very intrigued. It has a story with it, and I've done a video on it, so if you want to check that out, it is on my channel. I'll put it at the end screen somewhere if you want to check out a little bit of what that's like. So if that beta comes out soon, be expecting at least a couple of videos on that if you are interested in that franchise. Anyways, that's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time.